Hello, welcome to another World Collective predictions reading. I'm smiling because I have just tried to say that several times on this video and had to restart. So, oh dear me, I got it right. Anyway, I hope you're well, and if you're celebrating Easter, happy Easter as well. Lots of Easter eggs to eat tomorrow. Nice. Anyway. Okay, so I have some names. I've been ripping pages out. So I've got names. I've got some things for us to think about to set up the reading before we go into it. So you'll get some world predictions probably and messages for you as well. Okay, this is a new way I'm doing things. I've also got my computer screen up here to see. It's all blank so I can see what is going on around behind me. Okay. Better than I can on there. I know it sounds daft to see the spiritual side of what's going on around me. It's just a little bit clearer. Okay. There's a lot of energy around my head here. This person come in here. They're like right on me like this. So that'll be interesting. Okay, Phoenix. Phoenix Lights. That's a program, isn't it? In the US. My son was, oh, he loved it. Is it Phoenix Lights? Yes. No. Oh my God. Phoenix Lights. Oh my God, yes. I know what that is. I was thinking of Friday Night Lights. Sorry. I think that's the program. But Phoenix Lights. Phoenix. The rise of the Phoenix. The Phoenix will be seen again. Ooh. Okay. So I'll tell you the names I've got. Please bear in mind, it's not going to resonate with everyone. It's general reading. And make sure you're getting professional advice for anything legal, mental health, medical, whatever it is, before you take any advice from here. And it's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so the names I have are Jonas, Peter James, Claire Travis, Lionel Temper, and Gordana. Now, Gordana is a friend of mine, I believe, or they're, no, it is her, because she's an opera singer. And I've got opera singer down here. I met her on a cruise. If you're watching, Gordana, this is for you. Met her on a cruise where I also went around with her, a grand pianist, a lady, two guys met on there as well as friends. And who else? Mike Reed, who else? Mike Reed, Radio 1 DJ from back in the day. We had dinner together, we went out in a group, everything. It was fantastic. So it's for Gordana. It's all in the Caribbean. One of my divorce cruises. Fantastic. Anyway, so these names, it could be yours. There could be names that mean something to you. Anything like that. Okay. Or there could be people in spirit trying to get to you. It could be your name. Right. The places I've got for people are important. Connecticut, Iceland. There's another volcanic eruption coming there. I know that. Netherlands, France, and St. Austell. Now, I just heard St. Austell, California. I was going to say it was Guernsey, or because I'm sure it's St. Austell in Jersey or Guernsey, but I just heard California, so I don't know. That could be a church. I don't know. So I've got a little trickle of rain coming down. Then I got these ones first. Got something about somebody playing in the Philharmonic Orchestra in London. I'm seeing Gordana on the stage. Oh, finally, your dream. Oh my goodness, I hope you're watching. Being in the Albert Hall with a Philharmonic Orchestra and somebody playing the piano on the grand pianist. This may be for somebody else as well who's waiting to hear. Yes, it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. You know it's going to happen. I'm just confirming it. Wow. Finally, somebody getting their dream here. Then I've got Moriarty to your Sherlock Holmes. Good Girl Gone Bad. But like they're showing me the Caroline Herrera advert. And what that's about. I don't know what's happened to my collar here. Explosion of creativity. We keep getting this fortune favors the brave. So there's something you have to do, or someone has to do in the world that is taking a little bit of a risk. And it's to do with creativity more than anything. Then I got, why aren't you getting off your feet and doing it? getting off your feet and doing it, not your backside, your feet. It won't do it itself. Now, this can be creativity. So you could be writing, you could be painting, coding, creating. It's something you're doing when you're sitting down, okay? Then I got the opera singer goes live, okay? So then I got Popeye, eat your spinach, and a praying mantis. Now I'm seeing the somebody doing like a certain move in karate. And they show me the Karate Kid here. This could be like Kung Fu Panda, I don't think, but I'm seeing the Karate Kid. Young kid, dark hair. You like the actor, Ralph Macchio. But praying mantis. They're messages for you. I don't understand them, but somebody out there will. So let's get going. Right, I have somebody over my face. Now, I'd love to know who's doing these rumbling stomach. Somebody's not eating. Not eating enough. You're not eating the right things. Eat your spinach. But remember, use your discernment. This is a suggestion. And if you need help like that, you know, go and speak to a nutritionist or a doctor. Yeah. Okay. Mental health, whatever. When I get stressed, I stop eating. So I understand that. So you may need to talk to somebody if you're not eating. What is this one? Race is an issue. Oh, here we go. Do you know what? Never mind. I want to put some more cards into this big pile with the star signs on. Now, somebody's contacted me. They can't see the cards. I'm going to see what they are because I haven't got a big black line. I've got so much junk in here that needs to be moved out. I can't find anything at the minute. I'm going, when people tell me how I should do things and what I should be doing. I've had a lifetime of that. But I am going to be getting these cards done. It's just going to have to be patient, I'm afraid. So I will put it right next to the screen and I will say what it's saying, okay? Right, so we have race as an issue here, okay? We also have the tide is turning. A nuclear deterrent. Okay. This is important for Jonas. Never going to give up. Race is an issue here. Get a few more and then we'll get judge and courts. And this is in the US. So there may be another issue to do with race here. Executive orders. So again, this can be to do with ICE, something like that. Talks. Imminent nuclear threat. Talks on an imminent nuclear threat in the Baltic. Oh, so there's going to be more discussions about that and something to do with France. Last one. Elementals, Fae, could be a computer system, don't know. Attack. Alien invasion. Right, Egyptian heritage. World War III. Okay, so we're still on some sort of alert, but there can be, and we've got Israel here, but that's for another message. That's to come out in a moment, okay? You want me to go there, yeah? All right. Surveillance by government. Okay. Alien fleet. I don't know. Okay. We've got fake. Something is fake. Star. Right. Okay. Fake star. Hidden. Fake star being hidden? I don't know. Okay. Right, can we just stop for a moment, please? We do this one. Okay, so let's start with the first one. I will put the cards next to the screen again, okay? Race is an issue. The tide is turning. Nuclear deterrent. Never going to give up. Judge and courts. US. Executive orders. Right, that's the first message. So let's get some cards on those. see what comes up for you. Now, this nuclear threat could be actually about explosive anger. Yeah, so the tide is turning. Race is an issue. Executive orders have been blocked in the US. Right, we've got Sanat Kumara. Sanat, sorry. Why did I want to say Sanat? Sanat. Your internal shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Bernie Sanders. Okay, I'm getting that as a message. There is something, I don't know if he's going to speak up like really strongly about something that has happened. It's a very explosive issue. Race is an issue. The tide is turning. Too many people are being sent away who are it's going to get to the point where I don't know what I want to say, dragging people out who are have more ties in the US than they have anywhere else, and that but it's going to get more flimsy as to what the excuse is to get rid of people. And it's to do with money and jobs. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Which is, it's actually a part of this nuclear, the tide is turning. Nuclear deterrent. But I'm hearing that it's part of, can you make yourselves a little bit clearer, please, here? It's not a nuclear deterrent. It's actually one of the triggers for setting off, a nuclear war. The tide is turning on the nuclear deterrent. Race is an issue. Never going to give up. The judge and courts are never going to give up. They're going to keep trying to stop and block these executive orders. There's something Bernie Sanders is going to talk about where race is a huge issue. And it is seen by some as a threat, all these different people, which makes me laugh because America, everybody went to America to make it great. The same as, so many of the Commonwealth people came to the UK to make it great. Yeah. And now it's all about being, stopped, blocked, throw people out. That is going to be a consequence. That is going to cause. I've talked about this person with nuclear. No, I didn't know he had nuclear. I see a tube in London. Remember, we got those messages for in the future. They were about 3 years in the future. I'll be a bit less than that now. And it's the connection with Israel. Something that's being done now and being ignored. Race is an issue. We got talks as well, didn't we? I haven't even got to that bit, but basically these are all the triggers that are going to lead up to war if we don't watch out, and to more terrorist attacks, like in London that I've picked this one up because this person standing with a backpack and they're waiting for the tube to come in. And I've just heard, I am not being heard. What is going on now is going to have massive repercussions. Things are going to be, there was an orb just disappeared out there, repercussions in the future. Okay, and that's what people aren't understanding. And that's why this person, he's like, Moses! Oh my goodness. Remember, we keep getting Moses, but that's what he's like. He's that kind of figure. And that's what they're, you see, it's all starting to link up. Oh, sorry, I've got a family wanting past now. Family. Remember, we keep getting about family. We have to see that we are a family, that we are a collective together. Race is an issue. The tide is turning. Okay, nuclear deterrent no more. Never going to give up. He won't give up. I think there's something more there, but I'm not getting it at the minute. Judge and court, as I say, US. executive orders. So there's going to be some heavy rhetoric about that. It's going to go too far. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one over there. Now we have, which way do you want them, please? Talks about an imminent nuclear threat. By the way, you know, my eyesight, I have trouble with my eyesight too. So I understand, but at the same time, I can't get everything. I've got so much on at the moment, you've got no idea. It will get done. In the Baltic, alien invasion. Right, okay, so this makes more sense. France, something going on outside Saint-Michel. Saint-Michel. Okay, Egyptian heritage. World War III. No, attack. World War III. Okay, so there's talks about an imminent nuclear threat in the Baltic. Okay, we've talked about this, the cables. Okay, I still haven't written that piece for Substack, but basically I was traveling in this sphere and I was underwater and I could see this cable lying in the sand underneath the water in the Baltic. Something's going to be cut. There is power going to be cut to the grid. Helsinki, Estonia, Tallinn, Estonia. It's, think places on the coast. I've been to Tallinn, been to Helsinki as well. Lovely place. Really nice people there. In Riga in Latvia, I went to. Really, really nice people. Lovely places. So there's something about alien invasion, which means basically somebody who should not be there, who is, there's definitely some sort of little, something's going to kick off in the Baltic, okay? Or we're talking like a fleet, could be a Russian fleet, very small fleet, or they're already there and they're doing hybrid warfare, which we know they've been caught in these places. But there's some, is that why you showed me that book? Right, yeah, okay, thank you. It's hilarious. Some of the people here, just showing me, communicate with the books. And it keeps showing me GCHQ, which means somebody's listening in, okay, to chatter, conversation, spying, okay. It's all done from, I don't know how, but it's all done, something to do with sonar, but all done from a submarine, a Russian submarine. And listening in on France, UK in particular. Okay, but they showed me St. Petersburg. Okay, now the cruise I was on in the Baltic, which was 2018, we went all the way up to, you know, Finland, you know, Kiel in Germany. Oh gosh, where else did we go? We went to Riga, Latvia, and Tallinn, Estonia. Yeah, and we went Denmark, yeah, Copenhagen, and then we went up to St. Petersburg. We spent 2 days at St. Petersburg, okay, and it's all around that era. Not era. Why did I say era? Not era. All around, you know, the waterway there. That's where there's going to be some sort of trouble. We're coming out of there. We went past Kronstadt, where all the Russian, you know, Navy have everything there. And we had to go right past it. There's something coming out of there. There's a lot coming out there. Some sort of small thing, short of strength. There's definitely going to be some sort of connection. Cables. I've got a lady over me, older, over my face, with, she's an ascended master, and she's giving the information. Wow, thank you so much. Finally, I get to see who is doing this. Okay, so yeah, something coming up, but there is something definitely, I don't understand. France, somebody possibly of Egyptian heritage, oh my God, attack, World War III. I want more on that, please. I don't know what that is. Attack on French soil. Right, so we've got that going on. Okay. We didn't even get another card for that. Right, France, Egyptian. In France, somebody of Egyptian heritage. Is this correct? Thank you. Attack at World War III. Something happening here, some sort of attack. Right, that's another message, isn't it? Right, okay. That's for that. All right, okay. So which cards do you want me to? These ones again. All right. I really won't want to do this. 21, 22 on the clock. I don't know why I had to say that's relevant to someone. Pauline. It might be a time something's coming in for you. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. I mean, these are nice cards, but there's something about devotion here. Is it the French? No. I just said Paris nights. There's some sort of, within 2 months, planned attack in France by somebody of Egyptian heritage. Attack. It feels like something is attack on their values, on their devotion, religion. Okay, anything else you want to tell me? Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay, so these are lovely cards, but I'm being asked to say them in a slightly different way here, feeling like they are called into action. Okay. Heart awakening, feeling like they are doing it for their religious family. It's how people say things, isn't it? Heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Doing it out of love, devotion. Okay, hidden at the moment. Put that back there. Okay. You see, it's how people say things, isn't it? But I thought, you know, I don't understand how you can take a human life, how you can hurt anyone. I mean, but I'm utopian and naive, I know. But at the same time, how can you do that? How is that true devotion? How is that true love? You do it by peaceful means. I don't understand. We've got a sphere or something here. People say things different ways, Sarah. Must be accepted. You want me to go there? Right, they want me to do something with this one. Tech billionaire coup. Then we'll go to that one. Okay. Oh, little children. Mini me's. Walking up. I was out the other day, and these little kids walking across the road, and they're all connected to each other. It was a school trip. Oh, it was so adorable. Spell. Okay. I just want to say as well, if you want a reading in May, please contact me. I've seen other readers asking for a deposit, but I know a lot of you send them money early. It's just I've been a lot of people have wanted readings and then they don't tell me they don't want them anymore and don't want to go through with it, and I'm just, my slots are all messed up after that. So I may start asking for a small deposit beforehand if you want a reading, but anyway, at the moment I'm thinking about it. I'm not doing it at the moment, but I know some of you send it way in advance, and thank you for that, because I don't touch it. I don't do anything with it until it sits in PayPal until the day of the reading. I have done your reading. I have completed it. Because if anything happened, I couldn't do it or whatever. I would send the money straight back to you. So, yeah. But if you want to book in for May now, please contact me, because the slots are getting booked up. Okay. Also, check out the Substacks. And I'm going to attach, hopefully, to the end of this video, I think. I am messing around with AI for my stories and for what I see, trying to show you it. And I'm going to attach a little video I did. I did try to release it, but I had to do it late last night. It was great. I had great fun doing it. But check that out. I am going to do a channel where I do that as well, for my stories, because I'm moving into that kind of thing now. I find it amazing, and it's a great collaboration. And as a writer, I was quite frightened of it, but I thought, oh, it's going to take everything, but I have to put the story in, I have to rearrange it, everything. So yeah, see what happens. If I have control over that and it learns from that, that's fair enough. I put that in. It's when people just take stuff, steal it and put it in to try and train AI to be better than you, then I have a problem. But, oh my goodness, who's that? Got somebody else coming in now. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a person. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got lots of different beings here. I just wanted to see who you all were. Cute. I'm going to be doing a star reading after this Starseed reading. No valid reason. Nuclear waste. Actor. Commander of the fleet. The Phoenix. Terror. Hatman. The priest. No, not that one. Nest egg. All right, okay. Legal loophole. Right, there's going to be increase in wealth. The spy. Okay. Hidden. All these things hidden. Okay. So we have, I've got a light on this, tech billionaire Coup. Weaving a spell. No valid reason for them to rule or to do anything or to be seen as better than anyone. This technology was given to them. They believe that they are the creators, that they weren't. They were the seeds. It was downloaded into them. It is not their technology. They see it as that, and yeah, they have every right to see it as their technology in the world. They worked on it, whatever. But behind the scenes, it is filtered through. It is given. It's the same with writing or anything like that. It can be your higher self on the other side who's given it to you. It could be a team of high. What is that I read? I watched Bronwyn. High vibrating resonance or something like that team. I don't know. Okay, they're misusing it. They're using it as trying to use it as an advantage to have more wealth, to be above everyone else, and to create a new society which is unacceptable. It's still based on the same ideas. They're trying to get us to evolve and to go into new timelines. All right, so that's a message. Correct. We've got a few little ones. So we have nuclear waste is the actor, the engine, whatever you want to call it. Right, you're going to put them in the right way then, please. I'm going to bring them out again. Which way do you want them? Actor the Phoenix. Rising. The Hat Men. Terror. The Hat Men Terror. Right, so God, I don't know where to put. I haven't got any more room. It's only a small little desk here. Right, okay, so we have, this is a message from the commander of the fleet about nuclear waste, being the actor, making something rise again. Right, so we've got increase in wealth from a nest egg. It's almost like there's going to be some money going missing from somewhere. I'm saying tax, I'm saying, is it Raina in the UK? But there's money going to be gone hacking in to get money, frozen assets. I'm saying Putin now, trying to get, but taking money from, like cyber attack, taking money from people to get money to prop up everything in the war. The priest, legal loophole, the spy. I've got a priest. Legal loophole, the spy. So this could be a spy, journalist spy. Finding out about difficulties in the church to do with wealth and to do with scandal. There's more revelations going to come out. Church of England. Okay. In the UK. A death. Okay. An old death gives rise to a new investigation connected to this. Okay. Somebody's been, a nest egg, putting things away, cyber attacks on money. Bank of Scotland in particular, for some reason, I got at my head of. So what is this? Right, all right, okay. So nuclear waste, commander of the fleet is the actor. The Phoenix. Is this a ship? Is this a nuclear waste ship called the Phoenix? I don't know. The driving engine. Making something rise again. Nuclear waste. Hatman Terror. I don't understand. We're going to have to get... I'm going to just put these ones away. Okay. Now, where do you want me to go? Different cards. These ones. All right. We do have an elemental demon type energy going on with something here as well. But we'll get to that in a moment. I'm going to try and make it low. Okay, so I'm talking away here, but I've just had a warning in my head I'm going to have a fit. So I'm not stopping. So I just have to deal with me spinning my head around like the Exorcist or whatever. So it's non-stop at the minute. It's because of big changes, and anybody who has any chronic illness knows that it makes everything worse when you stress. All right, okay. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, guys, just pulled me. Sorry about that. It pulls all my muscles tight. It's my brain doing that. It's just a nervous system glitch. That's all it is. It's nothing dangerous, but it's very wearing and exhausting. Yeah, it really wears me out, especially when I'm falling on the floor and fitting for ages. So, but anyway, let's find out. Hatman Terror. Something is rising again from the water, though, I'm getting this time. Atlas's burden. Okay, responsibility, endurance, strength. Okay. So, again, this is talking about light workers, nuclear waste. Do you know what? Sometimes I think nuclear waste is, this can also be when somebody has been made very angry and that energy is still hanging around in the air, or it's like poking the bear. Somebody, it's nuclear waste from things that have happened to you. I don't know what I want to say. Something that can be, if you poke it, it can just go boom, be like an atomic bomb within you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And it's almost like, sometimes that can be the driving force that can push you forward. Okay, so it could be talking about that here. Hat men terror. Now I see men with hats and what have you, and sometimes they're okay, and that they're different types of hats. I know it sounds daft, but there's a wide brimmed one. I never like him. No, you show me. I don't know what this. The hell is that? You've got no idea what I say. Well, you've got some idea, obviously. No, they're not there. I can feel the energy's light at the moment. But the Hatmen Terror, they're stalking the light workers, of people. What are they? Chances of. That's that line from the John Cusack, one of my favourite movies, and I haven't seen it for ages. About the hitman. Point Blank. Not Point Blank. Point Blank. No, that's the original movie. It was play on that. Something Blank. Oh, I can't remember. Absolutely love that movie. So funny. And he's a hitman who goes down to a school reunion. Dan Aykroyd's in it. It's very funny. It's very good. Check it out. The original movie, isn't it, with Lee Marvin or whatever it is, Point Blank? It's the name of the town, Blank. Grosse Point Blank. That's it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God, I haven't seen it for ages. And there's a line in that. That's how many times I've seen it. Chances are, if I show up at your door, you've done something wrong, right? But I am hearing, chances are, if I show up at your door, meaning the Hatmen, chances are you're doing something good, and I have to stop you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, and this is the burden that the light workers hold, and it's about keeping the light on the world. You're grounding light into the world to heal the planet, because I've told you we are conjoined like that, and healing people out there. Okay, so they come and disrupt you on an emotional level. All right, hidden. I've got a light on hidden. So these are all the hidden things, the actor. So it's nuclear waste, the traumas, the things of your life. I'm getting more of that here. Okay. Yeah, the Titan struggle, power, rebellion, consequence. It's spiritual warfare. Okay. And last one, the Phoenix is rising though, winning the battle. We are winning the battle, coming out of the water, coming out of emotions. I think a lot of the light workers like myself have been dragged down to the depths of water and trying to drown you in it, basically, and trying to get you so you can't get back up again. But you're having to be resilient, and I think a lot of us are going through that. The world is. Okay, we'll get one more card for that. Yeah, there's going to be a celebration somewhere. I also say a little bit of a, don't go too far, as in, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. There's also a little bit about the devil about that, but about being a bit wild and going the other way, going too far. Yeah, because I've got keeping you on, this is Antigon, I can't say that, Antigon's defiance, integrity, rebellion, tragedy, keeping you on integrity here, because otherwise that land in tears. So this could actually be like a devil sort of, I'm getting coven here. Oh my God, I'm getting coven here. not reading the warning signs, celebrating too early, spiritual warfare, having to remain resilient. Oh, okay, last one. Achilles' shield, protection, bravery, vulnerability. Okay, now I've got a lot about the shield. There's a shield around me, I've been told. Shield of people, God's shield, however you want to say it. And it's coming, it can manipulate you through celebrating, going a bit too far, and through trauma and despair. But you have to remember that you do have the shield of God, and that you will be pulled out and guided through this. It's almost like people fighting on all sides, and there's a path, and I'm seeing her walk through the middle. Okay, and that's what you have to do as a light worker. You have to ground reality, ground in the chaos and the storm that everybody's going through. There is a shield around you, and you are the shield for the others. Yeah, you're part of the shield for the others. You finished? Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, it's all about love, beauty, passion. Aphrodite's embrace. Aphrodite? Yeah, Aphrodite's embrace. Got that right. Demeter's harvest, abundance, nourishment, and cycles. Bringing in a new cycle for the earth, bringing in a new cycle for yourself that's abundant, because you go through the trauma as well, and you're being pulled out of this trauma. You've got to see the sun coming towards you, because we've got echoes of Apollo, sunlight, healing, prophecy. Okay? You bring the light, you show the others, but you are coming into the sun yourself as well. So it's, you know. Okay, is there anything else you want me to say? So you may have seen these people. I can do a reading on them and give you a bit of information if anyone's interested. Let me know, because I've read a lot on that, and I've done videos for my other channels, but they just seem to be taking forever to go anywhere, so I'm not doing any more on them at the moment. But there is information on there. There's something about the happening, but I can do it again if people are interested. Okay, what about, do you want me to do this one? Fake star hidden. They don't want me to go any further on that. They want me to stop it there. Suffice to say, there is something's fake in Israel. I don't know. Hidden star. I don't know if something is, I'm just seeing, it's that church in Jerusalem. I'm seeing a crucifix with Jesus, and I don't know if a fake star. They're watching what goes on in Israel. Something is fake. Something, this might be to do, why am I saying the Turin shroud? Fake star. I don't know what that means. But something is fake. Something's going to be brought out to be fake in Israel. And there might be a star, somebody who is in Israel who's been watched very closely for what they say, or seen as a fake. I don't know. There's something... I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm getting. It's hidden for the moment, I'm being told. All right, okay. Well, I hope you found that of interest. Yeah, I'm going to do this Starseed reading in a moment. See if you find any of that interesting as well. And any types of videos that you'd like me to do, let me know. I am thinking about the other stuff and the other memberships. I will be creating that. The group, that's on my list. It would probably be on something like the Circle or Discord or something like that. But again, it's on my list. They've got me doing so much. But I really would. I'm going to try and attach it here because it's literally 1 minute and something. My foray into AI about what I see. It's quite funny. I wish I looked as good as this woman in it. My son had fun. Oh, you can't put my son's in it. The part of the story. It's part. You can read the whole thing on Substack, and basically, I don't know if I'm going to put the shortened 21-second. I think I might do that for you, and because the video, I did post it last night. I will put a link to it, and you can see the whole thing, and then you can read what it was all about on Substack. Now, bear in mind, I'm just starting off, okay? I'm pretty crap at it, but I'm trying, okay? I'm learning. I'm not tech savvy. I never expected to be doing anything like this, but it came out the blue, and it's the only way I can show you, or get as close as I can to showing you what I see. If for those of you who can't see, you know, some people, I can't see anything. I don't know why I did a video on that, because I you know, a lot of people can't see, whatever, but some people can, and it's all about training you. But if you know, if you're not wanting to do that, this is fantastic for me. I'm also going to use it for my books. I will be setting up a channel and doing some more. I have got one of my characters I'm working on about Londinium. And I'm going to be, I'm going to have fun. Do you know what it is? It's like temptation. It's so exciting. It's so much fun. So I'm going to play later. So once Easter, I can have a holiday. And yeah, so check it out. All right. But if you want a reading, booking up for me, pretty sharpish. I am doing, it's not coaching, it's mentorship now. So if you want to know anything about that, in the description. And Substacks, and Evan's Substack as well. Yeah, I hope you check them out. My books are all on ENQUIRE. I'm going to give you the links to, I might add my character one on there as well. The character at the end, the steampunk character, is from Londinium. I tried posting it the other night, but it just didn't work. And it's a long story, but I removed it. So I'm going to put it on the end of here. And then I'll put all the other ones probably on. Well, I don't know what I'll do with them yet, but I'd love you to see them and check out the books. And these aren't a spicy romance ones. I want to move on from that. I've been trying to move on from that for ages. I want to go into writing all this other stuff and creating my own little movies for them. You know, bypassing the middleman, you know, these gatekeepers that don't let you in anywhere. So, oh, my camera's tilting. Somebody's tilting my camera. That's really interesting. But yes, so check them out, and I'll let you check out the books. I'll provide a link for them. All right, take care of yourselves, and as I say, if you are celebrating Easter, happy Easter, and don't eat too much chocolate. Take care. Check out the images, and I shall see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
One night, I woke to find a giant orb hovering by my bed, flashing at me. I shook my head and went back to sleep, trying to ignore them. I demanded answers from the entities responsible for my life's turmoil. In response, a figure within the orb mirrored my actions, clapping hands.